Right, people, look who's here. It's only the legends, the murder capital. Make some noise. So, Gigi's recovery, let's chat about it. Album 2 is really sonically different than the first one. What was the idea behind changing that sound?
I think it was reactionary, like, you know, for us. Our first record was directly about death, and our second record was directly about life, so it was about colour and texture and tone.
There was an inspiration from, like, surrealism, that, like, you know, with, like, textures provide such a mood and emotion that you mightn't even identify yet, but it's great that it, like, comes later.
Did you guys all isolated together, right, to make this? Did you guys find out anything weird about each other during those 2 years? Because that's quite close quarters, isn't it?
It was quite close quarters. I think Gabe will attest, he's in the background there, will attest to my strangeness of how you coat your smoked salmon before you eat it.
Is there a method?
It's very intense, you know, it's like the black pepper, the lemon, but it has to be done, you know
Is
what I
it
mean?
literally those
it's
two
like
elements?
if you eat it without it, it's like it's a crime.
So you guys are going to be performing right here on the Gonzo Brown couch for us a little bit later on, your track 1,000 Lives.
Yeah, I mean, like 1,000 Lives, really the whole concept behind the track is about finding love and finding real love. And like, personally, I don't believe in an afterlife or in another life after this, so there's sort of a heartache to finding real love and knowing that, you know, this is the period in which that you can experience it, and that's it, you know.
Were you in love when you wrote it?
I wasn't. It was like a manifestation which came true.
So you are now in love?
I am, yeah.
So you could pretty much write a song about anything and it will come true at this point. We've established that from you saying that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I should probably write about money next.
I was going to say, the murder capital wins the lottery.
Yeah.
So Only Good Things, massive track, big moment, and I think live that's going to be a big moment as well.
That is a fun one live.
Yeah?
It's actually like, it feels a bit different as well from how it is on the recording. It's a bit grittier.
Yeah.
I think the crowd like moves a dance a lot more than expected to.
Yeah, I don't think that's what people would have been expecting you guys to do, because obviously there's a lot of angst on the first album and this one feels a little bit softer.
Well, I think, you know, we're softening, you know, in different ways, like, and I think that's because, you know, well, we just couldn't stay angry forever, you know, and we just weren't, like, so we didn't want to, like, make something, you know, contrived or whatever like that. Like, I think people can go listen to the first album if they want to go listen to it, it's still there. Speaking
of Only Good Things, I've actually brought in a box of my things and I was hoping you could tell me if they're good or not, because if they're good, then, like, they're not in the box
All right,
anymore.
we'll bin them.
Yeah, okay,
So.
I trust your opinion, so... So, first up.
I would have said no a couple of years ago, but I'm kind of leaning into them now, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
For,
Convert.
like, around the house.
I just think around the house.
I would throw it out though. But if you both keep
This
it...
is exactly what it's like to be in this band.
We need a consensus, because only good things, guys. So if you know, gun to your head, yes or no?
It stays.
Okay.
Holy shit. Yeah, okay.
Do you need a closer look
Yeah,
at?
It's like the
definitely.
Fantastic
This is
Mr.
like,
Fox kind of around.
I'm massively into this.
It's a rat dressed as a French man.
I feel like, again, camera 2.
What's the French for rat?
French for rat. A rat.
It's one of your favourites.
Oh, that's gone now. Surely they've eaten too much.
So lemon or
did you know?
pepper first?
It's the lemon first, because the lemon sort of absorbs the pepper, do you know what I mean? Like really, it stays in there. It's like a swimming pool of dots. Flavour.
I'm just going to keep that away from you. Well, we've established that literally everything is good in the box.
That's it, that's why we wrote it.
You guys were no help with that at all.
You know how to pick them.
Only good things in your box.
Well, guys, it has been a pleasure to chat to you. Thank you so much for coming and joining us on the Brown Couch.
Thanks for having
Awesome,
us.
thanks for having us, yeah.
Murder Capital, everybody!
Please.